From the National Information Technology Development Agency, Nitda. This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
The biggest part of our digital transformation is changing the way we think. Simeon Preston. Strategic partnerships are the bedrock of Nigeria's journey towards digital transformation, facilitating collaboration across sectors and borders to advance the nation's technological agenda. Situated within the context of the National Information Technology Development Agency Strategic Roadmap and Action Plan 2.0/2.0, the seventh pillar, for strategic partnerships and collaboration, aligns harmoniously with the seventh pillar of the President Tinubu's administration priority of accelerating diversification through industrialization, digitization, creative arts, manufacturing, and innovation. This strategic imperative underscores Nigeria's commitment to leveraging synergies with global stakeholders to amplify the impact and visibility of STRAP 2.0, thereby advancing the nation's digital initiatives and contributing to global development goals. On today's episode, we're looking at Forging Pathways, the role of strategic partnerships in Nigeria's digital evolution. I am Kinyosa Waboke, and this is Nitda Impact.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
You can be a part of this program by logging onto our website at www.nitda.gov.ng or all our social media handles displayed right on your screen. Let's take a look at our top stories for the week. 1.2 million students to benefit from first phase of education loan. Nitda introduces Digital Literacy for All initiative. Nitda pursues federal government agenda assures of 70% digital literacy. And now the news in details. Nigeria's First Lady, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, says no fewer than 1.2 million students will benefit from the first phase of the Student Education Loan Scheme through her Renewed Hope initiative, which already commenced on May 24th. Mrs. Tinubu disclosed this at the State House Abuja in an event organized to celebrate the Nigerian youth. Nitda Impact senior correspondent Sophie Ogeze reports that it was indeed a colorful event which served as a platform for youth to discuss and chart a pathway for growth and development.
In commemoration of the first anniversary of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, hosted some Nigerian youths at the banquet hall of the presidential villa, where she encouraged Nigerian youths to persevere and get an education regardless of challenges they are likely to encounter, as education is a foundation upon which success can be achieved. The First Lady said it is notable that the administration of President Tinubu has demonstrated commitment to youth inclusion in empowerment and governance. Oluremi Tinubu, who said her Renewed Hope initiative is here to support and complement President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's efforts in the areas of education, social investment, agriculture, and economic empowerment. With the theme of the event aptly titled Honoring the Youth of Our Nation Becoming the Pathway to Success, the First Lady said 1.2 million students will benefit from the first phase of the Student Education Loan Scheme, which commenced on May 24th, and further expressed her commitment to continually support the youth in getting an education and developing necessary skills required to compete favorably well with their counterparts in other parts of the world.
This is evident in the unprecedented appointment of young leaders as ministers, heads of agencies and parastatals, as well as the full implementation of the Student Loan Access to Higher Education Act. 1,200,000 students will benefit from the first phase of the program, which commenced on 24th May 2024.
Also, Director General of Nitda, Kashfu Inua Abdullahi CCIE, used the occasion to introduce the agency's Digital Literacy for All initiative to the audience, while stating that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's first year in office has significantly influenced the technology sector and established Nigeria as a global hub for talent.
It is an initiative designed to ensure that every Nigerian has access to quality digital literacy. Why digital literacy? I know some of you will ask, why digital literacy? Today we live in a world whereby our life depends heavily on digital technology. Most of us, we cannot survive without our phones. So therefore, we need to be literate on how to use these digital devices. And according to UNESCO, digital literacy is as important as ability to read and write. And the initiative is designed to be an enabler for every Nigerian to have access to quality education so that we can reduce the digital divide. Because digital divide exacerbates every other divide.
The NIDA boss further commended President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, which he said has 8 priority areas, including reforming the economy, strengthening national security, boosting agriculture, unlocking energy and natural resources, and enhancing infrastructure and transportation. Others were focused on education, health, social investment, accelerating diversification through industrialization, digitization, creative manufacturing, and innovation, as well as improving governance.
Our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, is big and loud on economic diversification and inclusion. And to ensure that every Nigerian has equal access to quality education as well as an opportunity, it is important for every Nigerian to have access to digital literacy. So at our ministry, we designed the initiative. We started with developing the National Digital Literacy Framework with an ambitious target of achieving 95% digital literacy by 2030. And we have a midterm target of achieving 70% by 2027. How can we achieve that? We know this is not something we can train every Nigerian on digital literacy, but we can design different initiatives by engaging youth, by engaging faith-based organizations, by engaging civil society organizations, by engaging every Nigerian to be an advocate of digital literacy.
Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE took the gathering through his personal journey into technology to serve as inspiration to the Nigerian youth that anything is possible and achievable if only they set their minds to it. He expressed the significance of education and skill enhancement in achieving professional goals and ambition. Nitda's Digital Literacy for All initiative scheme is to ensure that every Nigerian has access to digital literacy. The initiative is strategically designed to propel Nigerians towards a midterm target of achieving 70% digital literacy by 2027, in line with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda for repositioning Nigeria as global investment hub. Sophia Ogezi, reporting for Nitda Impact.
The National Information Technology Development Agency says it will not relent in its efforts in ensuring that the federal government's development agenda for the ICT sector in Nigeria is realized in due time. The agency also said on its part, there has been a realignment of structure, recalibration of system, and relaunch of strategy, anchored on the principle of clarity, collective responsibility, commitment to excellence, and challenging the status to create digital value for the future through partnerships and collaboration to guarantee success. The Director General of Nitda, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, CCIE, disclosed this at the 2024 RegTech Africa Conference and Exhibition in Lagos, with the theme Harnessing Partnerships for Africa's Prosperity, Bridging the Data Trust Gap. Nitda Impact correspondent Gabriel Ono tells us more.
Speaking at the 2024 RegTech Africa Conference and Exhibition with the theme Harnessing Partnerships for Africa's Prosperity, Bridging the Data Trust Gap, the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, said the agency considered Nigeria's factor endowment, which is the population demographics, internet, and mobile penetration, and peculiar challenges which are acceptable ingredients for innovation. Highlighting the 8-pillar agenda for the sector's transformation, the DG said every effort must be made to to see that Nigeria achieves targeted plans. The NIDA boss, who was represented by the Director, Corporate Planning and Strategy, Dr. Aristotle Onumo, noted that partnerships will be key in bridging the data trust gap in the country, and that this will require government and regulatory cooperation, private sector engagement, academic and research collaboration, and civil society and community engagement. He revealed that NIDA's realignment with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been anchored on principles including clarity, collective responsibility, commitment to excellence, and challenging the status. The DG explained that the strategic pillars would be centered on key performance indicators, including achieving 70% digital literacy by 2027 and training of 3 million tech talent, 3 MTT, establishment of 1 special purpose vehicle before the end of 2024, and establishment of 6 technology centers of excellence by 2025. He said NIDA will strengthen policy implementation and legal framework, which will ensure 100% completion of DPI regulatory instruments by 2025, launch of 5 sector data exchange frameworks by 2026, 100% completion of PKI framework by 2024, and 100% cyber insurance framework developed by 2025.
So that's our goal. We intend to have a digital public infrastructure regulated standard come up by the end of 2025. We also believe that we are going to have a PKI solution activated and begin to work within the entire ecosystem to help to create a safe cyber space that can encourage digital transaction within the cyber space itself. We also believe that we are going to facilitate the enactment of digital economy bill. A bill or a law that is going to support us to ensure that all the things that were put together is going to be carried out and functionally delivered. We're also looking at having a cyber insurance framework developed by 2025.
On her part, policy advisor to the DG, Bashira Hassan, said the agency is doing a lot to ensure that policies of government are implemented. Speaking during a panel session, Hassan said issues of trust is critical to bridging gaps in Nigeria and other parts of Africa. According to her, NIDA engages in advocacy programs to educate the populace about their rights, saying the agency would in a few weeks unveil a digital literacy framework. She revealed that NIDA is working with some other organizations, including the CBN, NDPC, and FCCPC, to see how some of the laws governing trust in the country would not be abused. According to her, NIDA's collaboration also involved working with the academia to deepen research and create awareness on issues that border on trust. She noted that the regulatory intelligence framework was built on 3 pillars of awareness, intelligence, and dynamism. Gabriel Ono, reporting for Nitda Impact.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Time now for Nitda cybersecurity updates.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Next is Ministry Spotlights, a focus on the programs and initiatives of the Federal Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy with Honorable Minister Dr. Bosun Tijani.
As a nation, we stand on the brink of technological revolution. Imagine a Nigeria where our brightest minds drive our economy forward. A place where tech talents aren't just securing jobs abroad, but are also creating opportunities right here at home. This isn't just a dream. It's our reality. The journey of transforming Nigeria's tech landscape began with a bold vision and a meticulous approach. Building on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's desire to leverage technology for economic development, the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy set an ambitious plan in motion with a strategic 1% to 10% to 100% implementation approach. The initial phase served as a testing ground, a trial run with a single cohort of 30,000 fellows starting in November 2023, to pave the way for the 270,000 fellows in the current phase with plans to scale the 3 billion target in the next 24 months. The 3MTT program saw over 1.7 million applicants from all 36 states and the FCT, and each fellow brought a unique story, a desire to learn, and a dream to innovate.
3MTT has been exciting to watch. It happens to be at the minute, the largest technology talent accelerator in the world. The largest. There's no country anywhere in the world that is training 3 million technical talent. The reception that we've seen from our people, old, mid-age, and young, it's been extremely exciting. You can see the awareness and interest in the average Nigerian to actually be part of the digital economy. But they also understand that they can't be part of it without acquiring the right skill sets that will allow them to be able to participate in it.
3MTT opportunity came to me at the right time. I always say that to people. I saw it and I applied for it and I was picked.
I was glad that it was free, and then that gave me the confidence to know that I could possibly be selected.
In Kwara State, where I come from, most of the people that have been, all the people don't even say more. We don't have, it's not like the state government have control. You have to know someone, or you have to meet someone, you have to be part of a political party, or it's non-partisan. As long as you register, it's a value-driven selection process, which is very, very cool.
The 3MTT program to me is a best fit, especially at this time where digital technology has become the linchpin of every activity that is done both in government and outside government.
This is an opportunity that enables the grassroots to have access to internet, access to telecommunication services, access to massive opportunities that are available as a result of what this current administration introduced.
3MTT is designed to provide that opportunity to every Nigerian to be able to learn the skills in high demand and connect you to a meaningful job.
Our enthusiastic fellows dedicated themselves to weekly physical applied learning sessions throughout the program. These sessions were more than just classes. They were immersive experiences where theory met practice and ideas blossomed into real-world solutions. The culmination of these phases saw our Cohort 1 fellows graduating from the applied learning clusters. Each graduate now carries the torch of innovation, ready to contribute to Nigeria's tech landscape.
The first cohort, we trained 30,000. So you'll be interested to know that many of them have actually been placed in different jobs. So we have some on internships, some have been actually recruited by some tech companies to do some roles. As time goes along, we are going to start seeing some of those getting remote jobs because of the kinds of skills that they are learning.
We got interested in the 3MTT program when it was announced. Even before it was announced, we had actually indicated interest to partner with the government to train people. So when the Honorable Minister announced the 3MTT program, for us, it was a no-brainer. We just didn't want to be part of it because when we heard about it, we knew this program was going to be transformational.
We know Nigeria is diverse and a lot of youth are now graduating and a lot of youth are coming up. So the 3MTT program has given the tech industry that name that a lot of people want to go in. And we as partners are working toward that.
At the moment, the cohorts at 3 Million Tech Talent are leveraging Amazon Web Services skill builders. And it's really exciting. It's exciting to see the progress. It's exciting to see the difference it is making. I have to give it a real laudable applause to everyone at the ministry for this initiative, and I look forward to continuing to support.
As Microsoft, we are committed to continue to work with the Ministry of Communication, Innovation and Digital Economy on this 3MTT program to ensure that everyone that is currently marginalized by technology actually have opportunity to be able to contribute to the AI-driven economy that we're all talking about and is really important to our economical advancement as a nation and as a continent.
IHS Nigeria has been supporting the 3MTT by providing the learning platform, IHS Academy, that learners are learning on, and also engaging the community managers.
their recruitment, their work tools, their salaries. IHS Nigeria is the one covering that.
To sustain the motivation and inspiration of fellows, initiatives such as the Knowledge Showcase, Innovation Challenge, and the Tech for Good Hackathon were introduced for the 3MTT program. These events, organized across the diverse geographical regions of Nigeria, underscored the commitment of the 3MTT program to foster innovation and address pertinent societal challenges with their learnings. The 3MTT Hackathon is a series of events hosted in all geographical regions of the nation with the intent to foster conversations that highlight solutions to key problems plaguing the nation.
From the 3MTT program, there are some participants that have gone as far as coming up with a tech idea. So one of them is a fellow who works on a community watch app, and this app is for the purpose of crime escalation.
The future of Nigeria is indeed bright as a new generation of technical talents are now being equipped to improve their lives and communities with their skills. Beyond the competitive aspect, the true significance lies in the concrete solutions of practical insights generated. The 3MTT Tech for Good Hackathon epitomizes the spirit of collaboration, innovation, and social responsibility, laying the groundwork for a brighter and more prosperous future for our nation, driven by a strong pipeline of tech talents.
In the last few years, our youth have not been so actively involved. But with the advent of 3MTT, more people are now picking up interest in tech.
My participation in 3MTT program has improved my life professionally and personally, because before now, I had no idea of what it means to be a UI/UX designer. But currently, I can comfortably explain to you what it is all about and also go to the extent of designing an app.
I've always wanted to learn data science, and 3MTT has given me the platform so graciously and so freely, and it has exposed me to a wonderful community, and this community is ready to continually support me in this journey.
And when you look at Nigeria's tech ecosystem, the whole tech ecosystem with all the things that are in place are not up to 10,000 people. So think about what this 3MTT program is going to do by injecting 3 million people in the tech ecosystem.
To learn a tech skill in this present time, it's going to take a very large sum of money. But with this program, the government has been able to make us to have these trainings for free.
I would like to thank the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He assured Nigerians that his administration will provide 1 million technical jobs, and that's what gave back to the 3MTT.
These are our future leaders, innovators and new job creators. From Lagos to Kano, from Enugu to Sokoto, 3MTT program is making a tangible difference, and the journey so far is a statement of collective effort, resilience, and the bright future that lies ahead. The Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy is transforming our nation one talent at a time by equipping the Nigerian youths with skills they need to thrive in the global digital economy and be drivers of economic prosperity. Cheers to the rise of a new generation of tech stars that will provide value and grow the Nigerian economy.
Thank you, 3MTT. Without you, 3MTT. Thank you, Mr. President.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
And now to our tech tips for the week, which is on hardware best practices. We bring you a continuation of hardware best practices. If your computer seems sluggish, consider upgrading the RAM. That is often more cost-effective than buying a new device. Always check compatibility before making a purchase. And secure all cables and wires to prevent trip hazards. Use cable organizers or ties to keep them out of the way. This also makes it easier to identify and troubleshoot connection issues. We'll bring you more tips on hardware best practices next week.
This is Nitda Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Strategic partnerships represent a cornerstone in Nigeria's digital evolution, offering pathways to innovation, growth, and global prominence. As Nigeria navigates the complexities of the digital age, fostering collaborative relationships with global stakeholders becomes paramount. By building bridges across sectors and borders, Nigeria can leverage synergies, pool resources, and unlock new opportunities for prosperity and progress. In doing so, Nigeria will pave the way for a future where innovation thrives and digital dividends are shared equitably among all its citizens. To learn more on how you can benefit from our activities, kindly log on to our website at www.nitda.gov.ng or all our social media handles displayed right on your screen. Until we come your way next time, our special appreciation goes to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Honorable Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, the Director General of Nitda, Kashifu Inuwa Bilahi, CCIE, and the entire management and staff of Nitda for this program. I am King Wabuke. Thank you for watching.